Welcome everyone. Hope everyone's having a wonderful day. We are going to get started on a new piece. If you were in my stream last night, you might know what this one will be already. Spread some paint all over there to get it started. It's got more paint on my pants already. So thank you. Yeah, just getting started. Right at the very beginning. If you're joining, you are seeing the beginning of a new piece. Wet the brush down after we get the squiggly paint already up there. And we're just going to go in and tone the whole canvas this nice burnt sienna color. Get the outside edge while we're at it, just so that we don't have any white paint showing on the corners. A cat drew that? Yeah, he sure did. Good to see you. Welcome back. 2 streams in 1 week, how about that? That's something. Start kind of mapping out where our sky is going to be versus our clouds. Make sure that this is all fairly wet up here, because then we're going to do something crazy. On the train home, nice. Sure, that's fun. Hope my stream can your train ride home a little more relaxing. You're actually here at the beginning of a piece, you sure are. It's crazy. Just gonna wipe this paint away. I already listed yesterday's painting on Etsy. Yes, it is listed. Posted it on all my socials. Alright, got the background sky. Now let's start shaping some clouds. just using water and I'm wetting down the canvas where I'm going to be wiping away. Haven't checked any socials yet, gotcha. Hello again, how's it going? Yep, if anyone is interested in my piece I did yesterday, I did list the prints. They are up. On my painting, I'm going to paint some bright billowing clouds. These are going to be the edges of the clouds here. This method is just really fun to kind of wipe away the paint. Using a sharper edge of the paper towel, just kind of wipe away the edge of the paint where the highlight of the clouds are going to be. Not gonna use the 20% of coupon this guy this time. Well, hey, you can use any coupons you want. You have my permission. Are you wiping off your ground? Well, I am laying in a underpainting. So I blocked in the whole thing just with raw sienna. And then I can go in and start wiping away where the highlights are going to be. And it's just going to set us up for a much easier time of things. This is just a good way to kind of block in your piece. Order, thank you so much. Appreciate that. Thank you. As you can see, by putting all that red brown paint on first and then wiping away, what we're left with is this really nice bright color that we can kind of go in and shape from there. Just trying to get this all figured out before we get too far. create some nice layers of clouds. Give her the likes, everyone. I appreciate it. You're just doing clouds, or you're doing anything else? Yes, I'm going to have a certain Man of Steel character flying through these clouds. I have a convention coming up where there's going to be like 4 or 5 former Superman actors. A lot of classic Superman actors will be at the convention signing autographs, and so I just wanted to have a Superman piece to show off that weekend. So that is what we're doing here. We're going to paint the Man of Steel himself. I want to try the masking tape trick. I could just use a ruler. On a little trail coming out from behind him like we did on the Star Trek one yesterday. Too wet to do this, but I want to try and do this while it's wet enough that I could wipe off some of that paint. Get a nice white showing through. At least this will make it a straight line. Ready for the satisfying tape pull. Any particular Superman? No, I want to leave it ambiguous. It ambiguous so that any Superman fan could enjoy it. We got a little line going through there. We'll work on that. I just wanted to get the placement set up. Just the basic placement of things. A little tiny brush. To block in a little Superman shape. Got way too much paint out of the bottle. Not satisfying. going to be a very, very tiny Superman. Very tiny Superman. We'll just give him a little touch of red in there. Once we switch to the oil paints, right now we're just getting this kind of block-in layer done. It's a very general block-in layer. Okay, I can actually, since I got so much of this paint, I might as well just keep working with this paint for a minute and get some of the darker values in. Just while we're here. Yeah, that's pointless. Where's my brown paint? Thought that I had some brown down here. Ah. It's underneath. Just gonna work with these values for a bit. Try and knock in some darker ones. Pretty much doing the same thing we did yesterday with the space scene, but just with a different color scheme. Just a slightly different color scheme. Already looking kind of like clouds. The painting we did yesterday was the Star Trek one I posted this morning. Thank you for the follows and for the gifts. Much appreciated. Just using acrylics for now. how nice that already looks. Just with grayscale, or not grayscale, but monochromatic browns. Just monochromatic browns, and we've got some nice clouds. Super easy. Art's incredible. Just want to drop by and say thank you. Much appreciated. Glad you enjoy it. Colors were. I think most of my acrylic paints are upstairs, but that is okay. It's fine, because we can just use oils. We can just have a very quick, speedy little underpainting. Probably darken it up a little bit more though. Hear those high winds outside that they were talking about. Got some crazy weather happening in Missouri. It was like 54 degrees today, and they're saying that there's gonna be a blizzard tonight. Which doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense at all. It says it's supposed to drop from like 54 degrees down to like 23 tonight. It's just, yeah, it's just weird. And I guess Minnesota or somewhere was having like tornadoes today. I started my mentorship class today. It's pretty exciting. Taking a mentorship by Martin Whitbooth. He's a professional gallery oil painter, but he uses Blender to compose his paintings. And I was like, well, that's what I do. I just don't know how to do it well. So I'm taking the mentorship to learn how to do it very well. I am super excited. and make sure that my YouTube stream is working properly, because it was not working properly yesterday. Yeah, it doesn't say I'm live. Oh wait. Yes, it does. Okay. It's working. Just no one's seen it. Anywho, just wanted to check that. Alright, back to painting. Let's use that darker paint. And just darken up our Superman just a little bit more. Just so we can see him a little bit better. Nice. Looks pretty cool. Alright, that should be good for the underpainting. Just got our little blocking done. That's about all we needed. Love your artwork, thank you. Appreciate it. Just getting all the acrylic stuff out of the way. Because we are done with those. From here on out, it will be just oil painting. So let's grab some colors. We won't be needing as many pinks and purples this time. It's mostly going to be reds and oranges. We use Blender in oil painting. So Blender is a program. Blender is a computer program. It's a 3D modeling, 3D sculpting scene setup. So you can place objects and sculpt objects and create buildings and set up a camera all in digital 3D. And then use that as your reference for the painting. And it is super cool. Burnt umber is the same one I already have. Burnt sienna, probably need that. Still looking looking for... Oh, I'm looking for this one. It was already on my desk. Just trying to organize these. From black to white. Let's do this. Oh wow, got another Streambot spammer in my Twitch chat. That's awesome. Been getting one consistently every stream lately. So that means that my stream is popular enough that the spammers come in. Alright, let's grab just a different, let's use this one. Let's start with maybe orange. Just orange around the edges, and then we'll put yellow in between. Just organizing my reference windows up here. I've got like 3 just stock photos that I'm looking at. What kind of spam? Oh, it's just people, or it's just bots that come into my Twitch stream and try and get me to buy stuff. More or less. Nothing too serious. Mixing up a nice light orange color. Thank you for the follows, appreciate it. Oh, the music is loud. I can fix that. Sounds great on my end, but I want to be able to hear it. I like that. I'm also talking really quietly, so. Alright. Let's get the orange up here. Just gonna go around these clouds. It's Superman. Or is it a bird or a plane? If the microphone's recording different, I don't know. If you want to have a nice listening / viewing experience, feel free to join me over on Twitch and YouTube. I have a really nice microphone and I have a really nice camera. So if you want to hear and see the painting better, feel free to pop on over to Twitch or YouTube. They're using the same output. Whereas Instagram and TikTok are just using the front-facing camera on a phone. Trying to get some nice orange in there. Thank you for sharing your work. Thank you for appreciating my work. I'm just happy people out there enjoy watching me paint. Because I enjoy painting. Don't worry, we're gonna make it look better. This is just a start. I want the background sky to be like a nice pink yellow. Really bright, nice pink yellow. Hey, thank you for the Prime sub. Let's go. We get some thank yous in the chat for Leighton. And Studio of Art says hi on YouTube. How's it going? Good to see you. So we're gonna paint this whole background this color. Just finished the cookie. Let's go. Good job. Knock that out quick. How are you doing, man? I'm doing great. I am living my best life. 100%. Doing what I love. Now down the eyes makes the rest easy. Yeah, now that you have that base model to go off of, that one that you made, you can just use it over and over again. Love this art, bro. Thank you. I think it is going to be very nice. Do Jeff? Jeff the shark? I mean, do Jeff. Because if you're talking about Jeff the Shark, I painted Jeff the Shark. I dated Jeff. Thank you for the gifts on TikTok, people. Appreciate ya. Thank you. Soften those up. Make this really, really bright. Just followed you. Thank you. Appreciate it. Bright gradient in the background. Looking pretty good. Got a little streak going in there. Next we're going to make a really bright yellow. Oversaturated yellow, just with yellow and white. And it's going to go where those highlights are currently. I think I might switch to a round brush for this part. Round brush will do good. Just this one. Really bright oversaturated yellow. This is gonna look crazy. Crazy awesome. Contour so much more visible now. Yeah, it's gonna be. Just wait till we do this. This is gonna be awesome. It's really bright yellow. Look how much brighter these cloud highlights are gonna be now. Super high contrast, super bright. I didn't start here for any particular reason, just where my hand landed. Just loading my brush up pretty thick. fairly careful where we're putting all these, just trying to go right where the sunlight would be shining through the brightest. And since we started with that bright orange in there already, these yellow highlights are going to show up even better. Getting that super high contrast. Very beautiful, I love it, thank you. Painting does not have to be hard. Wish you good night from Germany. Thank you. Appreciate you hanging out. Painting doesn't have to be hard. Just gotta learn some techniques. Beautiful view of the night. It's really beautiful. Thank you. Loving it so far. Thanks. Me too. I think this is gonna be really nice. Very, very nice. I'm really happy with the color palette I landed on for this one. A nice golden hour sunshine. What's your favorite medium to work with? My favorite medium is a underpainting with acrylics and then oil painting on top. So I like multiple mediums. Palette is hitting very happy spots in my brain. Nice, thank you. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Welcome, welcome. We're gonna make it even brighter. Even brighter. Clark here, a little bit of a rim light going on. Probably throw some red in there too. Making a nice bright red. There we go. I'll probably end up darkening that too. Quit pausing the music. Come on. There we go. What kind of dragon will it be? Well, this is a superhero. I'll probably do a couple other dragon ones. Nice red down there. Probably need a different brush for this part. I'm gonna start blocking in some of the darker cloud areas using burnt umber. Is it Omni-Man, Superman, or hero of your creation? This one will be Superman. I've always been a casual Superman enjoyer. Lois and Clark was one of my favorite shows growing up with Dean Cain. And Dean Cain will actually be signing autographs at the next convention I'll be at, so hoping he can sign one of these for me, because that would be super cool. Did you see what I did there? Nice dark brown color. This is just going to make that contrast super heavy. appreciate you. Enjoy your evening. I think I want to lean into those reds just a little bit more, maybe. Kind of cool. Don't know if I'll stick with it, but we'll roll with it for a second. Don't want to go too heavy with the red. I do want some more orange though. That looks nice. Dig that. A little bit more orange on the palette. So beautiful, thank you. Glad you like it. work is awesome. Thanks for being you. Thank you for appreciating it. Makes me happy. Only problem with this orange is not very strong, so I'm gonna have to mix it with some other different colors. Get it to stand out. Need to brighten that part up. There we go. What's up, Corey? How's it going? Hope you're having a good afternoon, evening, whatever. I guess it's like 7:30 where I am. Just been on a big clouds painting binge lately. Been having a lot of fun. Getting these highlights in here. Looking pretty cool. working with this nice bright yellow color. Actually kind of liking that red in there. Making it look a little bit more glowy. That orange around it though is really nice. Love that orange going around the highlights. Adding a few more in there. Hey, what's up, Krista? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Shannon Bain, we're good. Just fighting our way through the slow season. Got convention season starting back up this month. We've got about a week and a half before convention season starts back up. So excited to get going again. Excited to have some income again. Dry season was exactly that, very dry. I think I need to ease off on the yellow. Last I'd heard, your van had broken down. Golly, that was a long time ago. I haven't driven my van in probably 6 months. Nowadays I'm just driving the bus, and we have our pickup truck, and we also got ourselves a little Honda Civic just because our friend was selling one for super cheap, and we got ourselves a nice little Honda Civic, and we really like it. Our van's still just sitting out in our driveway. We haven't sold it yet. Sienna with the red. Mix it on top of the orange pile. Get a nice bright orangey brown color. You still have Foster's with you? Looks different than normal spot. Yeah, I've kind of moved my office. I'm still in the same house, but I've kind of moved my office into a spot in the basement. It's just a bit more comfortable to paint in. I've just been trying to find a place that works well. We aren't traditionally fostering right now, but we're doing kind of like a preventative care placement. So just a 17-year-old girl that Shannon's known since she was like, or known for several years, since the girl was like 12, I think. And so she was just like, yeah, things at home aren't great and it's not looking any better. And so we were just like, well, you can just come stay in our house. And now it's looking like she'll be here for like a really long time. It's going well. So we're like, yeah, why not? Yeah, we got a nice mic now. If you actually want to hear that mic, you can pop on over to Twitch or YouTube. Because right now I'm just talking through the iPad. But we have a really nice camera set up and a mic. And I've got a little slideshow going in the corner of the YouTube and Twitch stream. So, at TikTok, you can't reach very many people if you just stream from the computer. You have to stream from your phone on TikTok, and it makes no sense why they made it that way. But if you stream from a computer, it doesn't give you a category to put your stuff to, and so you just have to hope that your followers see it. But my average TikTok stream, when I stream from my computer, is maybe 150 viewers total, versus when I stream from my phone, I'll get 800 viewers total. I'm like, this is stupid. To have the stream lower quality is the only way that I can reach my followers. So that's fine. No, I just have, and then Instagram still doesn't have a good streaming system for broadcast software, and so I still have to use my phone for Instagram. I'm using my phone for Instagram, using my iPad for TikTok, and then using my camera and mic for Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, Trovo, Kick. I don't know. I'm on multi-streaming to all of them. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate ya. And for sending a gift. Thank you. I wish it would tell me what gifts. It doesn't tell me the gifts. I hate that. What are your goals for this year? Painting goals? Well, I'm taking a mentorship right now through a very high-end, world-renowned gallery artist. And he uses Blender 3D to compose his paintings, which is what I've been doing a lot lately. And so I'm taking a mentorship from him. So that's one goal, is to get really good at 3D. And then get into bigger and better conventions, and I'm hiring out some work too. Can I reach out in a DM regarding commissions or larger sale? I would recommend reaching out through Etsy. Etsy's the best place to reach me for messages like that, because I will see them on Etsy. Remember doing that? Sounds so cool. Conventions you're going to this year, that'll be a first? Yes, I will be at Fan Expo Dallas for the first time I'll be doing AwesomeCon in Washington, D.C. for the first time. I'll be doing C2E2 in Chicago. I'll be doing Rose City Comic Con first time. And then, like I was saying just a second ago, I'm hiring out some work. And so I'm trying to give myself more time to be at home and less on the road. And I'm making enough that I can hire the help, and so it's just the natural progression of things. And so I have a friend in Pennsylvania that is going to be running some shows over on the East Coast for me. And so I've gotten into Fan Expo Philadelphia this year as well. And my friend Ryan will be selling my art at that show. Yeah, I'm all over the place. And WonderCon in California. I'll be going to WonderCon this year. It's fun seeing the lower quality stream and then the high quality stream end result. Yeah. Hopefully this stream isn't super low quality. I have everything, I have all the settings as good as I can make them. But I'll work with what I got. Orange, less red over here. Looks good. Some other goals I'm working on is my YouTube channel. So I just did my first well edited, researched, scripted, long format YouTube video. I was just like, alright, well, what's something I know a lot about? I know a lot about scammers. You're back, welcome back. I know a lot about scammers, and so I made my first YouTube video about just art scams that artists need to watch out for. So just trying to make some good long form content for my YouTube channel is another good goal that I'm working on. And then other thing I'm working on is my Patreon page. So I've got some monthly tiers. Just downloaded Etsy. How to reach out to you there? Well, my Etsy link is in my bio on TikTok, so just click on the link in my bio and you'll go to Etsy and then you hit message seller. It's the easiest way to reach me, through a DM, because I will see it. Because I get a notification on Etsy, and I get an email, and then I get a notification through the Etsy seller app as well. So that would be the best way. Nice soft orange light around the yellow. It's going to give it that nice glowing effect. Krista is also correct. If you just search my shop name, there will be a message seller button as well. This is looking so nice. Excited for the new Superman movie? Yeah, I'll watch it. I am very behind on all things media right now. I've just been like super like hyper focused on my art business. If you notice, it is 7:45 in the evening for me, and I am currently streaming. So this has been how most of my days have been going lately. Yeah, I see your message went through. Great. This is how most of my evenings have been lately. I just keep going. I just keep doing stuff. So I pretty much only have between like I usually try and go upstairs around 9. And so usually between like 9 and 10 is the only time that I can partake of any content. Like play a video game or watch a show, or that's pretty much it. So me and Shannon have our show that we've been watching, which right now we're just going through Modern Family, just because we've seen The Office 1,000 times, seen Parks and Rec 1,000 times. Those are really our. We watched Brooklyn Nine-Nine. We've seen just all the popular ones that we enjoy, and I haven't seen Modern Family yet, so we're like, yeah, let's give Modern Family a try, and we really like it. So that's how we've been spending that pretty much 1 hour before sleep time. It's just watching Modern Family, and it's pretty chill. But yeah, it leaves very little time for me to just watch a show or a movie or anything. I don't think I've ever completely finished it all the way through. Yeah, I don't know, we're on season like 2 or 3 right now. It's a very goofy, silly, relaxing show. Don't have to put too much brain power into paying attention. You just watch it. Whereas most of the other like drama shows that I like, gotta like pay attention to them. Gotta be focused to be able to keep up and see what's going on. You found it? Awesome. I'm like watching them unless I can have my own attention on it, yeah. Which maybe when conventions pick up, I'll be able to, feel like I've done enough work that day to spend some time relaxing, I guess. I'll be making money, and right now we're not making really any money at all. Like I'll make a handful of print sales just here and there. Just since Christmas, really. Ever since Christmas, I just haven't really I haven't like gone viral or anything. And so I just haven't made many online sales. And so I just feel a lot of pressure to like keep pumping out as much artwork as I possibly can while still having fun with it. Like I only paint things that I want to paint, but I do feel a lot of pressure to paint a lot, and I've been working on my Blender skills, 3D modeling and stuff like that. And so that's what I've spent a lot of my time doing as well. Just a lot of long days of doing that, just hoping that something pops off and something will give me an influx of Etsy sales and maybe sell an original. And haven't sold an original in quite a while. Been getting a lot of mixed advice from a lot of good small business owners and large business owners, and saw some red in here, see what that looks like. Because all the big business owners that I know and that I talk to, they all say like, oh, well, if you want to sell originals, you got to raise your prices. And I'm like, you're crazy. I haven't been able to sell them at the smaller prices. And then they're like, well, that's because people don't respect small prices. And someone who has, $800 to $1,500 to drop, they also probably have more than that. So, like, if you want to reach those high-end clients, you have to present yourself as a high-end artist. And I'm like, okay, I hear you, but I'm scared. My one friend is like, dude, just bump your prices up all the way. Like, bump your prices up to like your biggest goals, biggest pipe dream goals. And I'm like, that's crazy. So I have one painting on there up in my biggest pipe dream goals, and I don't mind holding on to that one because it is like my favorite painting. But I've kind of just decided I'm not really gonna try and sell originals for a while, because I'm not selling them for what I want to get for them when I do sell them, and I always end up regretting selling them for what I sell them for. So I'm just gonna hold on to originals for a while and hope that eventually I kind of gain some traction. Throw some red in here. Yeah, hoping I kind of gain some traction eventually and get back to where I was back at the beginning of like late 2023, beginning of 2024. Because I was doing really good at that time period. Yeah. I was doing really good like a year and a half ago. Like, if I painted a Lord of the Rings piece, it was sold immediately. Like, there was no time of a Lord of the Rings painting sitting on a shop. Not a chance. If I painted something Lord of the Rings, it was sold immediately. So I'm just kind of waiting until a lucky break and I can kind of get to that point again, hopefully someday. And then I'll put my originals back up and I'll sell them like one at a time. That's just the plan. That's my current plan. It's looking good. Back to highlights, maybe. Maybe I need a little bit of this orange around the little trail that he's pushing through the clouds. Mr. 30-minute paintings, I know that wasn't your favorite. Yeah, it just kind of burnt me out after a minute. It was fun for that 30 days, but by like day 27, I was like, yeah, I don't know. Getting a little bit burnt out on these. I just didn't feel like I was giving them enough time. Didn't feel like I was giving them the attention that they deserved. And I really just did that as like a portrait practice. Just something to get my portrait skills up. And I think I did. So I'm happy with where we kind of ended on that. Give like a glow effect to this streak. Coming together quickly and being able to, guess, yeah. Yeah, it was fun, but it definitely started out strong. Like, it started out really strong viewership, and then as time went on, by the first 10 days, I was averaging like, I don't know, like 15 to 20 people would be actively like in the streams, and I was getting like a consistent like 200 to 400 views on the YouTube videos, and it was going pretty well. By the end of the 30 days, after like day 15, I was getting like 4 views, and the YouTube videos were getting like, went from like 400 views down to like 120 views, down to like less than 20. It was just you, yeah. Yep, you were always there, but yeah, it didn't feel like time wisely spent, I guess. Like, I don't want to say like it wasn't worth it, because I was having fun, but by the end of it I wasn't having a ton of fun because I was feeling discouraged by the lack of views and all that, which isn't the mindset that I should have had. But it was the mindset I had nonetheless. And I was just like, well, I'm going to keep painting and I'm going to keep streaming, but the daily 1 hour paintings, I think, have run their course. And so I called it good. I think that was a bit too strong in there. Trying to blend some of these areas out. It's looking good. Very glowy. Brightening up this orange. How big is the painting? I believe it's 10 by 10, so it's just a square, 10 by 10 inches. And so it's just like a little square boxy canvas. I just felt like painting on a square today. It was just what was laying around. Also, this one is kind of intentional in that I'm painting it for the purpose of taking it to conventions and hoping that different Superman actors will sign it, because I have 2 conventions this year where there's going to be like 4 or 5 or 6 Superman actors, and so I'm really hoping that I can like bring this to them and have them sign it. Smaller painting like that with the biggest size you can do. Biggest one I've done is a 36 by 48 canvas, and that was crazy. That was a big painting. I've done a handful of those. I think I've done 3 or 4. 36 by 48s. What's the biggest size print you can do? Sorry. Yeah, print. It depends on the aspect ratio, but most of the time I don't go bigger than 24 by 36. But now that I have a good scanner that I'm working with, I started working with a professional image scanner. I just drop my paintings off with her and pay her like $50, and then she uses all her big high-tech equipment and takes like a really, really high quality scan of it with like 300 DPI, super high resolution, and makes it look super nice. And I take that file and I edit it in Photoshop a bit, make it crops down to the edges of the painting, and then I go from there, order the prints. Really happy I'm working with a good scanner. That was a struggle for a long time, was finding a good way to like document the painting, I guess. Scan it in and then print it. Hello, how's it going? I'll show the same quality for sure. Yeah, you want to make it as high quality as possible. And even with trying as hard as I can, I still have gotten a handful of negative Etsy reviews. People being like, it didn't look good. I'm just like, I'm sorry. I tried so hard. Tried so hard and I got so far, but in the end, didn't even matter. Just pushing these clouds back and forth. People hoping for a refund, yeah, and I have to give it to them too. Read a couple of chapters and looked up to see this. Welcome back. Yeah, it's getting there. It is getting there. Trying to just get really overexposed, oversaturated. Looking really nice. Art is all relative, that's right. That's wrong. Well, I mean, if the print looked bad, and if the print really was low quality, then they are entitled to a refund. Because then they'll take that to Etsy and be like, "Hey, this guy refused me a refund," and then I'll be forced to refund. That's fun. So, kind of just have to give them the refund. I've gotten maybe a handful, like a small handful of negative reviews on my shop, but it does drastically decrease the print sales on that item. So my Fall of Boromir painting used to be my best. I've sold hundreds of copies of that one. I got like 2 negative reviews on it because people didn't like the image quality, because granted, I painted that piece 3 or 4 years ago. I didn't have the photography, lighting, photo editing skills that I have today, and it didn't look good. It just didn't look good. So they got on there and left some negative reviews, and now that painting doesn't really hardly sell anymore. And I'll even have people message me being like, hey, I really like this piece. Is it actually blurry? And I'm like, dude, I made the print as best as I possibly could. I took the best picture I possibly could of that piece. I did everything I could to make that one as perfect as I can. I've gotten hundreds of 5-star reviews on it. You can read the good reviews. You can also read the bad reviews. So all I can say is I tried my best. I tried my darndest. And yep. If some people don't like it, then I'm sorry for the people that don't like it. I tried my best. Okay, back with the bright yellow. Try going here and sharpen up some of these highlights. That's all you can do, that's right. Spot even brighter. I'm painting today. I'm painting a Superman inspired scene. So this is Superman flying through some clouds. I'm going to a couple of conventions this year where there's going to be some Superman actors from various different movies and shows from throughout the years, and I just wanted to have something Superman related. With a nice little square canvas for this one. Looking nice, thanks. What you playing? PUBG, nice. I never got into that one. Thank you for the gifts, appreciate it. I never really got into battle royales in general. I tried very hard. Just never did. All my friends got really into them and just never got into them. Guess I didn't like getting screamed at by small children. Clouds, yes, clouds indeed. Lots of clouds. Lots of very bright clouds. Been doing a lot of diamond paintings lately. Nice. Your work inspired me to get into painting. Well, thank you so much. I'm really glad you're inspired by my work. That's one of the best compliments an artist can receive, is that we inspired someone else. So thank you. What have you been painting? Brush is too big. So I'd like to add to your your water-based oil paintings a year ago. Yeah, you did that one a long time ago. That was a while back. Okay, enough of that brush. Let's go back to this round brush. It's just much smaller. Skinnier. Get in here with this one and add some nice highlights. Even more highlighty than the ones we've already been doing. If you can believe it. Haven't posted any yet. We got a few dragons painted up. There you go. Post them. What are you waiting for? Waiting for Christmas? Waiting for your birthday? Been doing tattooing though. Nice. There you go. You didn't find the paintings again? Do it. Great job, bro. Thank you. a bright overexposed effect. Tattooing is more tricky than most think. Oh, I don't think anyone thinks it's not. I've never met anyone who didn't think it was tricky. I respect the heck out of tattoo artists. Especially when you're working on skin, not just on practice ones. Like, that's someone trusting you with their body. They're putting their full trust in you. Confidence has to be unmatched, yeah. Have you drawn Galaxy or something related to space before? Yeah, just yesterday. I'll show you my piece I did yesterday. This is our latest painting. That's the one we finished last night. Still hanging on the wall drying. Maddie just Star Trek for that painting. You don't like Star Trek? I like Star Trek and Star Wars and whatever. Doesn't have to be exclusive. Just popped up on my FYP. Hope you and Shane are doing well. What's up, Cassidy? Good to see ya. Yep, Shannon's still super involved with camp, and I'm still just painting away. Yeah, Krista, I will be doing another Star Wars piece soon, don't worry. I've got a whole series planned for more galaxy spacey paintings. I'll do Star Wars, I'll do Firefly. Shoot, I'll do Battlestar Galactica, I don't care. Paint the TARDIS. Star Wars and Batman. There you go. Phenomenal, thank you. Trying to keep it fairly loose. mythology in your personality, like dragons and griffins. Well, I paint plenty of dragons too, if you notice my username. Did you turn off the ambient music? No, it's still there. It's still there. It's just kind of quiet right now. I have to follow you on Facebook as well. Yeah, any platform. I'm everywhere. I'm literally on every platform that I know of. Didn't like how skinny some of those lines were looking. With some different shapes going on. There we go, a bit softer on the edges. I think Shannon's about to come in. Done? Nice. I'm almost done too. Yeah, he's doing great.
What's he been doing?
Just chilling. Just napping.
Sweet.
Krista says hi Shannon in all caps.
Hello. Table. Come on. Come here.
I think this is looking really nice. We're just about there. The tiny camera especially, it looks great in the tiny camera. It always looks so much better in the little camera than in real life.
I really like your painting.
Thanks. I do too. I think it's very nice. Didn't notice any painting colors on your hand or table. Usually they're filled with colors. Yeah, I am got some purple there from grabbing my painting earlier. And I got some brown on my hands right here. But I'm generally a fairly neat, clean painter. I like to keep things nice and organized when I'm painting. You say that like it's not true, but you know compared.
It's true, mister. Can't make a mistake. Just make everything just right.
Oh, I just like to be organized. Shannon's just jealous because her palette looks like a child threw up on it by the time she's done. She has the messiest palettes ever. And you know it. You know that's true.
You know it.
It's okay. Nice little orange outer glow. Looks nice. Chris out here keeping an eye on my stream, getting those spammers out of there. Appreciate it.
You have spammers on your stream?
Usually.
Is that how well your stream is doing?
I usually have spammers even if I have like 2 viewers. That's just how it goes. It just comes with streaming.
How many viewers do you have?
Enough to keep streaming. I try not to pay attention as much as I can. Usually just makes me sad.
Yeah. It's fair. I like your painting though. I think it looks good.
I think it looks very nice. Kind of ethereal. Did you ever sell your poison ivy since the person bailed on you? That would be cool. No, it's still hanging on my wall. It is still there. She's still just hanging out, doing poison ivy things, chilling with her plant friends. Don't focus on numbers, bro. Your paintings are beauty. Thank you. Yeah, that's what I try. I try not to focus too much on that. It's hard sometimes, though.
It's gonna start snowing real soon, man.
I know.
I did not believe it.
I didn't either. I said, no way. I guess there's somewhere I could see it. Last time I saw it was a body dysmorphia frenzy with no face. It looks much better now. Send me a message and I'll try and send you a picture of her when I'm done streaming. I think I ended up just taking her off of Etsy because she wasn't selling.
We don't have anything planned for tomorrow, right?
Don't think so.
I didn't think so either.
Today's Tuesday.
Yeah.
Yep, just finish this piece and maybe you or I can get that Doctor Who painting started. So I think I'll probably finish this one tonight. So if you want to keep working on it, you can, or I can take it over.
Wait, were you talking to me just now?
Mm-hmm.
What did you say?
I said I'll probably finish this piece tonight so I can start on that Doctor Who one tomorrow.
Do that. Please.
Yeah.
That would be great.
Are there sirens in your streams? Yeah, there was a ambulance or something. Pretty common where I live. We live very near a fire station, so
Sure did. And the police station isn't too far away either.
yep. There's always sirens. Other people have much views, but their paintings are pretty toilet. You know, I feel that way too sometimes. I just can't say that. Oh, Franco Spanko being a cutie. Let's get some bright, bright red. Bless you. Krista said, bless you. Couple of brush hairs stuck to the canvas. There's a big brush hair stuck to the canvas.
Are you happy with how it turned out?
Yes. Very, very happy. Shannon painting too? No, she's snuggling with the pupper. Just having some puppy time. Got it. Trying to soften that edge. Pupper, what pupper? You only had cats before? Yeah, we have a little doggy. You know, Franklin. He's a little black standard poodle.
It's not really little anymore.
Yeah, he's your big boy. Shannon decided she wanted to not be alone when I'm out at shows, so she got herself a little friend. Now they're best buds. But he's a big puppy now, and he sure is a handful. There you go. Like the shadows you do? Thank you. Could be a handful. He's being really sweet right now. He's usually a handful. sneezy over there. Bless you again.
Thank you.
What brand is your easel? This one's a Viswin. I've kind of painted over the branding right there, but I was actually sent this one as a sponsorship type deal. Plot twist, it's the pupper. Could be. For all we know. He does sneeze sometimes. He does do the sneeze every now and then. It's just a great brush to get those nice brush strokes in there. Just show some nice texture. Okay, last thing, I think I'll add some more darks back in. I'm sure that I put some brown. There it is. Dark color. And he just plopped himself on in there. It's like, oh, you're walking around? Time for me to walk around too. I'll be done here in just a second. Speaking of that daily Modern Family watching, I think I will sign this piece and call it done. I'm really, really happy with how this one turned out. Not bad for one sitting. This was a blank canvas at the beginning of the stream just 2.5 hours ago. And now it's this. And it looks pretty darn good. Alright, let's grab our little autographing brush. I think I'll just use the little tiny round brush for this one. This is such a small canvas. And now I have one in here. There you are. And we'll sign this one with the orangey yellow. There we go. Finished painting. Really hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you're still watching and you're not following me, go ahead and drop a follow. If you're watching on a replay on YouTube, thanks for watching, and be sure and subscribe to catch me live next time. And I should have prints of this one up soon as well. Another beauty, Mr. Long. Nice job. Thank you. Alright guys, I will